make the move, make the action. To everybody, to any person, tomorrow is new. And believe one thing, this is also another last advice I want to give you. You have to work very hard, right? Either work for the others or work for yourself. And I choose the way, work for myself. But working for myself, that means working for the society. If you really want to work for yourself, think about the others. The DT time, making sure you help others. Because only when the other people are successful, when the other people are happy, you will be successful, you will be happy. Thank you very much.
我變咗有咗錢，30歲前我都足夠一生同埋家人嘅生活，可以退休都得啊！但係我又發覺咧，原來咧物質有咗錢之後，唔係我設想之中咁快樂。咁我迷惘咗幾個夢想，我自己靜靜地喺一條路咧，係嗰啲叫麥頭路，即係單程路、麥頭路嘅。自己咁後生，坐喺一嚿喺樹林裏邊一嚿石頭。最知我諗起係有錢咧，你唔係一定快樂，唔係100%你所設想咁。但係咧，世界好多時你冇錢咧，你做唔到嘅。我有一晚咧係啱啱禮拜日，個日本來好得閒，但係成晚瞓唔着，為基金會諗。你畢竟要將1/3嘅資產咧捐出去咧，係唔容易嘅喎。咁啊，卒之後尾我諗起，我太太如果肯生多一個，我有第3個仔嘅時候，我一樣會俾一部分資產佢去發展嘅。所以啊，一諗咗之後，我好開心，我解決個問題。我甚至嗰晚禮拜 Monday 同我即係禮拜一同我仔新抱佢哋喺度食飯嘅時候，我同佢話：喂，你哋有個細佬啊！佢哋咧，因為我唔係笑，我serious同佢，我好認真同佢講，佢哋嚇佢一跳，佢眼睛好大。我話係你哋有個細佬，但呢個細佬咧，永遠唔會蝦你哋，你哋唔好蝦佢。所以我話我會成立呢個基金。
I mean, bringing up 3 children when you're the world's richest family seems like a social experiment without much prior art. How have you managed it? What's been your approach?
Well, I'd say overall the kids get a great education, but you've got to make sure they have a sense of their own ability and what they're going to go and do. You know, our philosophy has been, to be very clear with them, most of the money's going to the foundation and, help them find something they're excited about. We want to strike a balance where they have the freedom to do anything, but not sort of a lot of money showered on them so that they could go out and do nothing. And so far, they're, fairly diligent, excited to, pick their own direction.
I mean, you've obviously, you've guarded their privacy carefully for obvious reasons. I'm curious why you've given me permission to show this picture now here at TED.
Well, it's interesting. As they get older, they so know that our family belief is about responsibility, that we are in an unbelievable situation just to live in the United States and have a great education. And we have a responsibility to give back to the world. And so as they get older, and we are teaching them, they have been so many countries around the world, they're saying, we do want people to know that we believe in what you're doing, Mom and Dad, and it is okay to show us more. So we have their permission to show this picture, and I think Paul Farmer is probably going to put it eventually in some of his work, but they really care deeply about the mission of the foundation, too.
I mean, you've easily got enough money, despite your vast contributions to the foundation, to make them all billionaires. Is that your plan for them?
Nope. No, they won't have anything like that. They need to have a sense that their own work is meaningful and important. And we read an article actually before we got married, where Warren Buffett talked about that, and we're quite convinced that it wasn't a favor either to society or to the kids.
Well, speaking of Warren Buffett, something really amazing happened in 2006 when somehow your only real rival for richest person in America suddenly turned around and agreed to give 80% of his fortune to your foundation. How on earth did that happen? I guess there's a long version and a short version of that. We've got time for the short version.
All right. Well, Warren was a close friend, and he was going to have his wife, Susie, give it all away. Tragically, she passed away before he did. And he's big on delegation, and he said...
Tweet that.
If he's got somebody who's doing something well and is willing to do it at no charge, maybe that's okay. But we were stunned. We had never
Totally stunned.
Expected it, and it has been unbelievable. It's allowed us to increase our ambition in what the foundation can do quite dramatically. I mean, it's half the resources we have come from Warren's mind-blowing generosity.
I mean, I think you've pledged that by the time you're done, more than, or 95% of your wealth will be given to the foundation.
Yes.
And since this relationship, yeah, it's amazing. And recently, you and Warren have been going around trying to persuade other billionaires and successful people to pledge to give more than half of their assets for philanthropy. How is that going?
Well, we've got about 120 people who've now taken this giving pledge. The thing that's great is that we get together yearly and talk about, okay, do you hire staff? What do you give to them? We're not trying to homogenize it. I mean, the beauty of philanthropy is this mind-blowing diversity. People give to some things, we look and go, wow. But that's great. That's the role of philanthropy, is to pick different approaches, including even in one space like education. We need more experimentation. But it's been wonderful meeting those people, sharing their journey to philanthropy, how they involve their kids where they're doing it differently. And it's been way more successful than we expected. Now it looks like it'll just keep growing in size in the years ahead.
And I think
sorry, go.
Having people see that other people are making change with philanthropy. I mean, these are people who have created their own businesses, put their own ingenuity behind incredible ideas. If they put their ideas and their brain behind philanthropy, they can change the world. And they start to see others doing it and saying, wow, I want to do that with my own money. And to me, that's the piece that's incredible.
It seems to me it's really hard for some people to figure out even how to remotely spend that much money on something else. I mean, there are probably some billionaires in the room and certainly some successful people. I'm curious, can you make the pitch? What's the pitch?
Well, it's the most fulfilling thing we've ever done. And, you can't take it with you. And if it's not good for your kids, then let's get together and brainstorm about, what can be done. The world is a far better place because of the philanthropists of the past. And the U.S. tradition here, which is the strongest, is the envy of the world. And part of the reason I'm so optimistic is because I do think philanthropy is going to grow and take some of these things government's just not good at working on and discovering and shine some light in the right direction.
The world's got this terrible growing inequality problem that seems structural. It does seem to me that if more of your peers took the approach that you two have made, it would make a dent both in that problem and certainly in the perception of that problem. Is that a fair comment?
Oh yeah, if you take from the most wealthy and you give to the least wealthy, it's good. It kind of tries to balance that, and that's just.
But you change systems. I mean, in the U.S., we're trying to change the education system so it's just for everybody and it works for all students. I mean, that, to me, really changes the inequality balance.
That's the most important.
Well, I really think that most people here and many millions around the world are just in awe of the trajectory your lives have taken and the spectacular degree to which you have shaped the future. Thank you so much for coming to TED and for sharing
Thank you.
for all you do. Thank you. Thanks. That was Come back.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Good job.